stop until I make you mine. You know that I won't stop until I make you mine. Until I make you mine. Put your hand in mine. You know that I want to be with you all the time. Oh darling, darling, baby, you're so very fine. You know that I won't stop until I make you mine. Until I make you.
Every passing minute is a thought of you not in it. Wishing I could do some nothing and you could do the same. Every time the light it changes, the whole city rearranges. I can't find familiar without you. Even when the sun goes down, still know my world goes around. Playing Bon Iver on late night drives, my window moon and fireflies, holding on to moments that we found. Even when the sun goes down, I still look for pieces of home, but it decreases, fading like a t-shirt left to dry out in the sun. There's too much time to spend alone, crunching numbers on my phone, wondering when our stars will meet again. Maybe when the sun goes down, still know my world goes around. Playing Bon Iver on late night drives, my window moon and fireflies, holding on to moments that we found. Even when the sun goes down.
actually though.
I should start watching. Hello.
I think you
Ah.
started. Oh,
Hello.
Sup? Yeah, bro.
We live
Oh
here
no,
or we
it's
still like
Demon
not?
Slayer. Sorry, I was thinking about Goblin Slayer. Sorry.
Oh damn.
what are you?
Yeah, that was so weird. Who is that? Andrew, you should
Oh,
talk to
traffic.
people. We have talked about the dangers of speaking to
Yeah,
people in the
we've taught you
past.
to not talk to people.
Strangers.
Yes. No, you put it on the right. Well done.
Overrated. Just
Oh yes, I had the best time.
Yeah, same.
pretty.
Actually,
easy.
like it was hard at the end, but then I realized, well, some animes are actually pretty underrated, even though they are kind of rated. They still are underrated, you know. Yeah. Yeah,
see.
I know what you mean. Like I thought at the beginning when we started thinking about this topic, I thought I needed to find like 5 animes that no one knows that are just like completely overlooked. But then I realized I have a few of those, but some of them that I put on the list now are just people know them and people rate them. They are just, in my opinion, still underrated. Yeah, happens. Yeah.
Except for Classroom of Elite, I suppose.
Do you have any honorable mentions?
I have 2.
I have
I
two as
have-
well.
I have 2 as well.
Me first, okay. So I'm not sure about this one because I'm like, I feel like it's slightly underrated, but you know, it's Fate Zero. Yeah, it's not really like underrated. It's just, you know, it's there.
Underrated enough.
Yeah. And then we have the other one, which was more of a proper pick, which was Hamna-kun, which is I think 7 point something. Sure. Spelled like this. Nope. I'll try to find the exact points. But I feel like it's, you know, it's silly at times and overly dramatic, but it also shows like some parts of some realistic parts of struggling with loneliness and social isolation. It's just 70 point. It's like a prequel to a thing called
Same.
Barakamon.
Yeah.
Should I explain
70%.
it? So it's an honorable mention. So do you want me to get into it, or should we just?
I would like to know what it's about. Okay, never mind then.
I mean, it's yeah. So like the Barakamon is like the thing that's made first. So it's about it's basically like before you go to a college or a specialized high school, you go to like community junior high or something. I think it's what's it's supposed to be set at.
Mhm.
And he's he's just going to like a general school, but since he's lived kind of isolated and he's had a very problematic upbringing due to people telling him that other people hate him and stuff. He's grown up in a very weird worldview where he's very closed off because he doesn't like other people and he thinks they're scary.
Hmm.
Okay,
Oh.
it's 12 episodes and it leads into the other one. I haven't actually finished the other one because I started with Hamda-kun and I don't think they're really compatible that way. It's more like you watch it to follow the character's growth, not necessarily to see like they're not really the same style that much.
Yeah.
It has a second season.
Well, it's as I said, it's a prequel, so the other thing is, another thing.
So what do I watch first?
I'd say watch Hamda-kun first if you like my pitch. Otherwise, you could test the other one. They're not really necessarily linked, so
Ah. Okay, I see.
So I have two. The first one I want to talk about is one that I just like took off the list because I had it in my top 5 initially. It's the Great Pretender, and I took it off the list because I realized when I watched on AniList that it's actually highly rated, and I was like, I think it's top 5 anime or so on AniList. So I was okay. I can't really put it in an underrated list if it's actually pretty liked, but I still think it's like not talked about enough. Like I don't ever hear anyone say, "Oh yeah, favorite anime ever is The Great Pretender," and it's quite different in my opinion as well than many other animes.
Was it
So-
Derp or Khaled who spoke about this one? Oh, Antec. Oh, even not the other one.
Yeah, I don't ever see it on top 10 lists by anyone. So I thought it's just quite underrated, but apparently by just going off rating, it's fairly rated by certain people. So I put it
Yeah.
out of my list, even though it was in initially.
Fair
And
enough.
the second one, I just didn't put in because I thought it's just way too new. It came out last year, which is Wonder Egg Priority. I really enjoyed it, like really enjoyed it. I just thought the way they used the art style and the I don't want to spoil anything, but they tackle some mental issues in their way they just tell the story. It's so unique and so not. But because it's new, I didn't put it into just kind of fell out. Yeah, I think it will have some time when people rate it pretty soon.
Yeah,
it's
go on.
oh, sorry. No, I just meant to say that it's been on my planning list for a while now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I haven't watched Great Pretender. I have watched the Wonder Egg Priority. I think the thing you have with the Great Pretender is that it's not that popular, but it is highly rated by the people that have
Yeah,
seen
exactly. Yeah.
it. But yeah, Antek said the same thing. Like, it makes sense. As for Wonder Egg Priority, I can see where you're coming from. I feel like throughout a lot of the show, just like it doesn't really. It feels like you don't really know why. I mean, you as in like anyone, me as
Yeah.
well. Like it just comes across as a really quality show, but I feel like the way it ended was pretty poor personally. So I think
that's
it's
true.
I think it's like rated like fairly accurately because of the ending
Mm.
personally. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I can see
that's
that.
just me.
I can see that. Yeah, I'd still put it in. Like it's just close for me to be underrated. But yeah, I can see that totally.
Yo, Khaled, what are you saying?
Okay, so if I have two, like the other fellas, I have two. The first one is it's called Agem Ga Kill. Agem Ga Kill. You
Is
know.
it Akame?
Akame ga Kill.
Nakamura show, yeah.
Okay.
Yes. It's a very good, it's not the problem with it is that not a lot of people speak about it. That's a very big problem. The story in itself is very decent, and like the character development and everything is quite good, like the ending. But there is only one problem. But if I say that, it spoils the entire show. But
Okay.
what
I
can
gotta
I
say
say?
though, like I
It's
gotta
actually
say.
one word. It's literally one word. If I
Well,
say it, it will spoil the entire show. There's no point in watching it.
Don't
So,
say
okay.
that.
I'm just gonna say nothing.
Okay.
Can I say something about Akame ga Kill? Because I feel like
Yeah.
I've tried to watch it because a friend of mine also recommended it to me, and I started and it was so cliche in the first 2 episodes. I think, like, I mean that's not a spoiler because it's the first 2 episodes, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
Side mentality.
The family like dies, like a few of them. It's like, bro, this is so cliche. It's just okay. Now you want to go in revenge with like those people. I'm like, I don't know, man. I just totally didn't. I didn't. I don't know. Totally
Yeah,
not my thing.
I've not heard much about this anime. I haven't watched it, but when I have heard about this, it was described as I'm 12 and this is deep.
Yeah, I thought this was so lackluster in the reasoning between the characters to do what they do. It was just like, yeah, they killed my family, so I'm gonna kill everyone. It's like, what? Like, dude, come on. No, it's
The main
just,
character
like-
only. That was the main character.
yeah, but I don't know. But I can see it. I can see it. It is underrated. Let's say
The
it's
others
not
just
rated.
had some other things, but it is underrated.
Oh my Jesus
Oh
Christ!
my age. Nice.
Good morning.
Jesus.
Sorry, I was for some reason I was like yeah. Don't worry about it. It was just yeah.
You're just
Uh,
you're just that unhappy about that pick.
No. I was actually my
my
mic
God,
just stopped
sorry about
working, so I had to replug it. That's why.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
My ears died.
I've watched it. Parts of it at least.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was actually reminded to add it to my paused analyst because this.
The poorest anime list. Oh,
No.
Paused. I think.
Paused.
oh pause.
The poorest
Oh,
analyst.
I thought you were firing shots.
The
I
worst
call it.
analyst
Saying, oh, this
ever.
is so bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, but yeah, I've watched like 2 or 3 episodes. It's decent, but yeah, I can also see that it's definitely not for me. There's a bit too much stuff, which
A bit too much.
like I don't want to call it shonen
It is a shonen.
symptom. Yeah, but I don't want to call it shonen symptom because there's a lot of them that manage it well, but it's just the balance of comedy and fighting just doesn't really work for me in this.
There's comedy in that show. What?
Mm, like the what's his like the guy with the sort of weird hair and night suit, for example.
You know, I'm not gonna say you're wrong or anything, but in the genres, there's no comedy. Plus, to be honest, I don't know where you're coming from, but I did not find any comedy in that show.
Okay, well,
I'm a bit confused. I'm sorry.
okay.
Maybe
well,
it was just
it's
that
been a while
bad. It was
since
just
I
funny.
just
Oh.
sitting there ironically laughing at everything, just eating my popcorn.
That was Chinny though. When we had fucking Chinny98 watch anime for the first time, he was just laughing at Demon Slayer. He was just like, God, this guy's family's dead.
I love his family.
Yeah, this guy's dying.
Hey, yo, his parents said.
When
Literally,
I
that's
asked him about like, do you watch anime? He was like, no, I'm not a fucking weeb. Okay, Jesus.
Fam, just make him watch like such a screwed up anime. Make him see. Let's see if he laughs.
Ooh, what's the one called? Higurashi.
Oh, make him watch one really screwed up, messed up anime. It would be
Yeah.
funny to watch.
I mean, Higurashi is pretty messed up, I'd say.
You would
Yo,
love it.
what's your number 2?
My number 2 is Hyoka, obviously, bro. Like, come on. Underrated anime. I cannot believe it, fam. Like the art style, the everything that happens.
Why are we doing number 2 now? Where's your honorable mentions?
That's his
Yeah, this
number.
is-
Oh,
that's-
his second honorable mention. Aha.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
I was like, what? Did we skip? Loads?
And into number 2 we go.
I was confused if Moon knew that you meant number second honorable mention. He just shouted out a second pick.
That would have been
Yeah.
pretty
Well,
funny.
yeah, bro. Like it's a very good anime. It's a slice of life and mystery. It's a bit of mystery solving, but and bro, the animations is the anime is very good. You know, the atmosphere, the things. Oh, bro, it's a
it looks
total
nice.
watch. Come on,
Yeah.
it is. You should watch it. If you do not watch it, you should watch it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yes, it is Jacob approved. Just saying.
Ooh.
Yes.
It is
Yeah.
Jacob approved. You're not
And
wrong.
it is me approved. Just saying. It is Colin approved as well. Shout out to Colin.
Yeah. All right, I've got some honorable mentions as well. I've just decided them 2 seconds ago.
Does
So-
not count. Does not
So
count.
the first one is Tower of a God. Have you guys
That's
seen
like,
it?
isn't that
When
like
did you
rated?
watch it?
What? What do you mean? When did he watch it? He did it on his top thing.
Wait, really? I forgot.
Yeah, this is like it's got like an average rating of like a 7.4, and I think
What?
it's,
7.4? I thought it was like 7.8 or something.
yeah, same. Otherwise, I wouldn't have put this on
Uh,
here, but it's
yeah.
actually not that high. So yeah, I think it's a lot better. Have you guys seen this?
Yeah, I would probably put it in my honorable
Okay,
mentions
no.
if I realized that it was so low. I thought it was higher.
I
Wait.
did not see it. I have not seen it.
Okay, it's kind of like you can kind of like compare it to like Hunger Games ish. So it's just like a bunch of like challenges where like certain people get dropped off, might die,
Hmm.
and you like aim for the top, let's say. But there's some other stuff that that makes this a lot better. But
I would actually compare to sorry to interrupt Squid Game slightly because it's different
I
platforms.
have not watched
Yeah.
it either.
Different
true.
levels. Yeah, no, but I haven't watched it either. But the concept is basically you're fighting on different like levels or challenges, and you have to keep getting through whilst other people are getting eliminated.
Yeah.
okay,
Watch
Well-
Mishunga.
sorry,
Sorry.
Mishunga.
Don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, my other honorable mention is apparently being typed in black.
Oh.
Is
Wait.
another.
That's good anime?
Anime.
I thought that was
Typed
the
in
name.
black.
Just
Didn't know
typed
that's
in
an
black.
anime.
Wait a minute.
Type the Black could be an anime name.
Oh, there we
wait,
go.
wait a minute.
Have you ever
not
heard of
black.
another? It's a horror
Yeah,
anime.
I have. I have. I like it. Oh, for fuck's sake! Not more fireworks. Why are they?
Yeah, it's like a horror anime. I don't really want to say too much about what happens, but I think it's kind of like horror done right. It's still got some like typical stuff because it is horror. But I think it's like basically like one of the best things you can do with the horror genre. So just wanted to
Very
mention that one.
suspenseful.
Never watched a horror anime. I
Well,
think.
maybe
Yeah,
the time to
you'll try.
change.
Yeah,
Well,
this
I
one
guess
is
a
not.
few, but
This one is not jump scares, so it's definitely good for people who don't want that.
Do not want to
okay,
get
I
heart
hate
attack.
them.
Suddenly watches anime, dies. That'd be funny. How did you die? I watched anime.
Ah, yes.
But yeah, I think we can move on to our top tens, and I'll take the lead by starting off
second.
here. Yeah, I know, because you're second on the list. I've got
Fine, let's go.
one that I also based it off the rating on the annual list, but also a lot of my friends don't really rate this one, and that is actually specifically the second season of Kakegurui. That's
Oh.
Wait, that's the
gambling
card
anime.
one, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
the-
yeah.
like
Yes,
the,
it's a
the
poker one.
it's the gambling one. Have you guys watched it?
no.
Yes. To be honest, I did not. In my opinion, I did not find it very underrated. I find that its rating is very quite fair.
Oh no, it's 6.3 or something like that, right?
No, it's like
No,
it's like a 7.0 or something. I think.
Oh. How
Hmm.
much did you give it? How much did you give it yourself?
I think like a 7.9 is what I gave
7.9?
it.
Oh,
Something like that.
yeah, that is what I said. It's fairly not like that bad. But I can see it being underrated in some people's eyes.
I don't know. I just I don't know. I really enjoyed this one. I actually don't really remember that much about it. I just remember thinking it was underrated. So that's why I put it in just about.
Oh, nice.
I'm a person who didn't manage to get through season 1, so I'm probably not the person to comment on this.
Same, I have no clue.
Well, I'm just me and Khaled will just be the only ones that know, so we can just swiftly
Mm.
move on.
Yeah, we should do
Khaled,
that.
we have been
Me, my
DM'd.
turn. No, never mind. Don't worry about it. Anyway, it's my turn now. I think one underrated anime. I think my number 5. It's Fire Force.
Mm.
Oh,
Fire
Interesting.
Force. Okay.
Interesting.
I've all in my entire time I thought like Fire Force was like highly rated by everyone, but in reality it's literally very underrated. In my words, what?
Well, yeah, the sound effects are literally on another level. Like, I don't think there's any anime that comes close to the.
Bro,
Audio
like that
production
one
and
scene,
fire voice.
one scene. Oh,
Oh, it's
all sound
insane.
effects and the anime is so good. The animations are very good. Like one disclaimer, there's a lot of fan service.
Oh dear.
Yes, but it's not as bad. It's like every like couple of episodes, like it's dealable. It's dealable. For the anime itself, it's insane. It's amazing. When I found out that it's actually not talked about, this anime is actually never talked
That's
about.
true.
It's like once every like like couple of weeks you'd find one post about it, and that's it. And even
Yeah.
its rating is very low. I got surprised of how low its rating, how much its rating is. But to
I
be
gotta
honest, it's
say-
still to
How
watch.
high is the rating?
7.3 or something.
It's
7.6.
rating 7.6 sadly.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see how you would say it's underrated. For me, at some point, I think I finished it. I think, and at some point, it was just too religious for me. Like I don't know, it just the whole religion thing, because it's based
yes.
around a lot of it. I don't know. It kind of turned me off, and also the on.
Ah, yes.
Oh,
You are
yes,
turned
religion.
on and then you got turned off.
You could say the anime was too hot.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Can I go?
Yeah, you
No,
can.
but also,
Yep,
I feel like,
guys, goodbye.
but it's a very great, very great anime, dude.
Yeah, I know what you talk about the second season, which went like all
Yeah, yeah.
out of order. Yeah, the second season is fairly good, but the first season is like
First is
insane. If it was
insane,
the
yeah.
first season, you'd be like,
And
yep,
the
next
first season
episode,
is
next
also,
episode. Yes, bro, you're just gonna be like, next episode, nope, next episode. It's 10
Yeah.
a.m. in the morning. Next.
It's actually insane.
Second season, the problem with it, the second season is not as bad. It's just the fact that the first
Yeah.
season was so good that it so outshined everything.
It was, yeah,
When
it's
the anime
rough
took a
too.
bit, when the anime took like, look, the episodes are still insane in season 2, but it took a very slight setback, and that's
Yeah.
why I always felt like it was worse. But in
Mm.
reality, in second season is a very good sequel. It's a very good sequel.
Yeah, that's true. Totally true.
I haven't watched it. I'm not. Jacob hasn't either, right?
No, I'm just saying. I'm hoping no one notices.
Well, that was that.
So Fire Force is the second season is a bit overrated. I'm like, yeah.
Like, yeah, I agree. I'm not sure about
I don't.
that.
I just non-committal. It's not really a yes, and it's not really a no because I'm
Just a
not doing a positive.
Observation.
Both seasons are overrated. I'm just saying.
Alright, that sounds like a good pick. we can go on to Kimo's.
Yeah, we hear a banger. Let's go, guys. End of thing.
See, I wasn't sure. Like my number 5 pick is actually Soul Eater, and I wasn't sure if I should then because I just like just before we started this, I checked the rating, and it wasn't that low, and for
was
me
it
it was
on?
just 7.7, so 77%.
Okay.
So it's kind of low, but for me it was just more the fact that people don't really talk about the anime at all, and like I don't know, it's sometimes it's mentioned that it exists, but I feel like the dynamic you have in that anime between the characters, like I like what's its name, Blue Star, and Soul Eater himself, the dynamic is just so cool, even though they technically don't have that much to do with each other. It's just I don't know. I like the fact that they used this concept and put the characters in the place that they are, because I always wanted, for example, to like different characters to be with each other, but they did like just because they work together to put it like to explain, and I think many of you know the anime, but
yeah.
and some don't. Like you have those people, and you have those souls, I think they're called. Are they called souls? I think the weapons, basically. The weapons, yeah.
I'm not sure if they're called souls or not, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they're
I know
basically
what
the weapons, and yeah, the people work with the weapons, and
They're called Bonkai.
oh, Bonkai, yeah,
Bunkai.
that was it, bro. I forgot.
yeah,
how I
come
got
on,
it.
but shit.
Oh, no, not Blue Star. He's called Black Star. We didn't want to name him BlackAr because I thought it was racist, but it's actually his name. Yeah, and like I don't know, the dynamic between the bonkers and the people are just human.
Bunkai. You actually said it. The dynamic between bunkais and people.
Is it not? Is that an
It's not
Bunkai?
called bunkais, no.
Oh.
that's a whole other anime.
Oh,
Fuck's sake.
wait, is that Noragami?
No, that's
No,
Bleach.
no,
Oh, I never watched
that
Bleach.
is Bleach.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Norigami, it's Regalia.
Oh,
But
fuck's
yeah, I just
sake.
felt like the concept and everything were way too good, and they kind of made it into a good anime, and it's just not talked about enough, in my opinion, for how good that concept. Uh,
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a really good show, and it's not that long. I'm not sure how long it is. It's
yeah,
like
it's not that
24
long.
or
Yeah,
like
it's 20
30.
No, 51, 51.
51, okay.
Oof.
It's
But
a bit longer.
yeah, I really enjoyed it. I remember rewatching it somewhere last year.
Mm.
I guess maybe I'm not sure if it was 2021 or 2022, but um, yeah, no, I regained my appreciation for it at that point, and I think even though nowadays I wouldn't put it in my top 10 anymore, I know that when we did our top 10 anime list, at that point I did. So yeah, I think it's definitely up there. I put it right next to Tower of God actually, but the Tower of God had a lower average rating, so that's why I put that instead of solely to. So yeah, that's that. I think that's a good pick.
Thank you.
All right, Jacob,
Yes.
you're number 5.
Number 5. I'll just post it here. So you and High Rise Invasion.
I've
Uh,
never heard of this.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Oh, you dropped
So
those animes.
I haven't watched it actually. It's a Netflix anime, right?
yes. I'll try to. I haven't actually rated it that high myself, which is the sad
Just
thing.
you don't think it's as bad as other people call it.
Yeah, no, it's just. I rated. Yeah, so it's rated 68%, and I rated it 79.
Okay.
It's basically about normal people getting abducted by some kind of magical mystical force into an alternate world where you're constantly being pursued by random-ish people wearing masks, and they force you to either commit suicide or they'll kill you.
Interesting.
That's lovely.
And they have to get their way through this world. And I feel like it's I think I've said this before, but it's a show that it has a very low standards bar. It's not that you know it's not that great and stuff, but it's for some reason it just works. Todd Howard's famous phrase. They actually make like stuff happen, and even though the concept and some parts of the characters feel a bit bland, they push through and they actually make it like work really well. Someone's calling me. I'll be right back.
Okay. This is pretty awkward because we can't talk about that anime.
It's just interesting. I don't know it.
It's like, yeah, very cool. Yeah, never heard of it.
Sounds fine.
This is such a random anime.
I've heard of it, but what can I say
I
other
mean, yeah,
than
maybe
How
it is
have you heard of
underrated.
it?
because I've seen so many clips of it. Plus, I just forget to watch it.
Alright. Well, I guess we wouldn't be able to talk about it very much anyway, so I guess we can just go to my number 4. If I can look it up real quick. Alright, my number 4 is not rated poorly at all, but I think it's a lot better than what its average rating implies. And that is Angel Beats.
I was about to say you're gonna say Angel Beats.
I bet you have goddamn what's it called? You have Classroom of Elite in your top 5. I bet.
How? No, of course not. No, I
You're
don't.
tricking me.
If I was gonna put it somewhere, I would have maybe put it in my honorable mentions, but no,
That's cap.
I think its rating is pretty accurate. So yeah. As for Angel Beats, I mean, like, I think it starts pretty slow, but often I feel like you see with slower anime that somehow the slowness actually builds up the world very well, and then when the show peaks at a certain point, I feel like it can peak really, really high, which is what I think this show does as a one of, if not the most striking endings I've ever seen. So yeah, I've put it here.
I remember when you were like, and did you cry? And I was like, no.
Well, this was the
ending, but I didn't cry.
this. I mean, this ending is the only ending that made me tear up.
I know.
So like a tear, went down my face. Plastic memories got my eyes kind of moist, but didn't quite make me tear up.
Moist.
Moist. That's a good word.
Moisty
Moist.
eyes. That sounds like a fucking Fortnite place. Moisty eyes.
Moisty
No.
eyes. Oh my god, dude.
Called Moisty Myers, but that thing was not a thing for like a couple of years. So like, but it's close enough, Simon. Close enough.
I'm not dissing Plastic Memories. I'm saying it's a great anime, but Angel Beats.
But you like anal beats more.
Anal beats?
What did you say?
You said
Wait,
it sounded
be
like
honest.
you said anal beats.
Why would I have said anal beats?
Now, why would Kimo say that?
Bruh.
Bro. Oh, Thingy said that. Tom P.
Nah.
Tom P in the
Probably.
chat.
Well,
Well, I should put an
Tom
exclamation point because I think the title's with an exclamation point
P. Thingy.
thingy. Yeah, well, Jacob can judge that listing later. Khaled, you can just go, I think.
Okay, I can go. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So the next anime that is underrated in my eyes is Tower of God.
Oh.
Good pick.
Yes,
Good
yes.
pick.
Yeah, I have not ever heard of
Oh,
that.
it's just deja vu. I don't know. It's just-
Yeah, you've never heard of it, guys. Obviously, maybe you've watched it by mistake. But what can I say? Other
By
than,
mistake.
Yeah, you might have watched it by mistake. I don't know if you watched it. I don't think so. But what can I say? It's a very original one. None of you obviously watched it. This is the first time we talk about it. So,
I actually haven't watched it, so
you see, I'm right.
it's not long, is it?
Wait, can I change? I'm gonna change
It's not long,
my
it's
fifth
13
answer.
No, bro, just keep it, dude. No.
No,
you
I feel like I've disrespected Tower of God here. Come on.
Wow.
Wow.
There we
Changing
go.
it midway through.
I'm changing it. I'm
Ah.
changing it.
Scuffed.
Bro, you
This is so
completely
scuffed.
fucked the list, dude.
There we go.
Dude. God
Yep.
damn it.
I've changed my answer. See, Khaled's convinced me.
Wow, he didn't even say a thing. He just put it on fourth, and he's like, yeah.
I mean,
All I've said that I've been just waffling. I've said nothing that. You know why? I mean, I inspire. I
Yeah,
create
you're
the thing, I
inspiring.
guess.
but
So anyways, it's 13 episodes, very good anime. It has a lot of things. One woman should be absolutely slapped all around in this anime, and you'll figure out. And if I had a
No.
Glock,
Don't
If
talk
I had
about
a
Seb's mom
cookie-
like that.
hey, yo man,
What?
she's worse, Not
Oh,
Saib's
damn.
mom, the character in the anime, you see.
the woman's a very good driving force for the anime. She's very interesting. She does some
No, she
interesting
deser-
stuff throughout the series. Let's just say that.
Hmm.
She does make it interesting, but she deserves a Glock to the head.
You've been saying that
And-
recently to a lot of things.
Yeah.
Glock to the head, fam.
He's been saying
And
too much with stuff.
Stuff.
and the
Yeah.
main character is a simp, but other than
Oh, he
that,
said the word.
we have nothing else. The story is very good. The systems that they're doing is very good. At the end, I don't know how Mans did the Mans, but so I
Don't
don't
spoil it,
spoil it. So I don't
Yeah.
spoil anything. That's why I said that. So like,
I
what
wanna
can I
watch it.
say? What can I say? And that's it. Yeah, very good anime. You should watch. You should watch. I'm just saying, you should watch.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
should
give it a
watch.
Hey, the way I describe Tower of God, it's like imagine MasterChef, but people die.
But I haven't watched
That's
Master.
not
Not
a good.
accurate,
That's
Snipe.
that's
Snipe,
not
that's
a
not
good. No,
That's not-
Respect.
That's so bad.
that's
That-
an inaccurate.
That's the
description.
Tower of
Yeah,
God.
so bad.
No.
Snipe, what are you waffling?
I'm being
You
called
know,
a simp.
there's just saying. There's
No, you're
one
not being called a
episode-
simp.
There's one episode
Oh.
called Ball. So,
He's saying
if that
he's saying
doesn't attract you enough, then I don't know what else.
he's
would.
saying that you own a simp or something.
Yeah,
but
you
it-
have
it's the-
one.
Yeah, it's the wrong. Yeah, exactly. Kimmo knows how to spell properly.
Aye.
You are a simp, you know.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
great pick, Khaled. Great pick, honestly.
God damn it. This guy. Jacob, do you have anything to say to Angel Beats?
What can I say
Uh,
other than
good show.
Yeah, I think my number 5 pick's pretty good as well.
Yeah, I would agree. And if I had known that it was rated as it was, it would be in my honorable mentions.
Oh,
Oh,
so
God.
not in your top 5.
Probably not.
Okay. I Rise.
Unfortunately,
It's that good.
it's just more underrated.
But I'm gonna watch all these shows, right? And I'm gonna like judge you all if they're like bad.
Bro, I'm gonna
Ah.
watch Tower of God, I'm gonna watch another,
Ah.
I'm gonna watch many of these.
Apparently, Sefik says that Angle beats OP slaps. I haven't seen Angle beats, but I'm sure it's
Angle beats.
Angle.
small problem here?
Isn't it anal beats?
Yeah, I thought it was anal beats. What the
Come
hell?
on, dude.
No,
get it
guys,
Angle beats must be something else.
right. Nah, same thing.
Hey, you guys are confusing me, man.
But yeah, Kemo, you're number 4.
My number 4. Pretty. I think this might be similar to Angel Beats, just very open to discussion. It's Tokyo Ghoul, just
Okay,
because
yeah.
like it's talked about, and I know it's fairly rated by a lot of people, and especially the manga is just so hyped.
Yeah,
and
manga.
the anime is like still. People always say the anime is just so bad compared to the manga. It's still good though. And it's just my top anime of all time. So I don't know. It's
Ooh.
just for me. It's just because of
and
memories.
it's your number 4.
I thought it's still highly rated. Like when people talk about top animes that they know, they sometimes actually mention Tokyo Ghoul. So I'm like, okay, I can't
Fair
say it's so underrated, then compared to the ones I have picked over Tokyo Ghoul. And I also
Okay.
thought maybe people would be hating me a bit more because it isn't really not rated. You know, it's still rated. It's just I think not rated enough, even though it is rated.
I feel like one of the reasons I haven't watched it, yeah, obviously implied by the horror anime I have on my list is I'm slightly put off by the horror tag. So that's clearly why I watched another. No, it's like literally the only horror anime I've ever watched is because someone was forcing me to. So yeah.
It's a bit gory. I would say it can be a bit gory at some point. Like a lot of blood and a lot of like
Yeah.
injuries at points.
Especially at the beginning.
Yeah, also like in the end of season 1, beginning of season 2.
I haven't watched it, but I've heard great things. So
Sounds lovely.
I'm sure it's a great
Sounds
pick.
lovely. I'm from Cornwall, everybody. Sounds lovely. Oh.
Jacob, when you try anything English, it's like it doesn't sound like anything.
Sad.
Lucky man.
I'll post the name again.
Oh
Just
god,
to-
not again.
Oh no!
Not
we're
this,
gonna know.
not this
because
again.
it's
Wait,
a
is it
specific-
canon?
Boom,
Imagine being from
Does it have
England.
filler episodes?
No, I think it's a remake actually. I don't know actually. It's a weird situation with that. I'm fairly sure it's not. Yeah, it's 24 episodes. It's its own thing.
Canon. What is this? Oh
So
my
this
god, what
is-
is this?
I've seen those characters before.
Yeah, so this is a
Oh,
I think it's an adaptation of a romance game, I think. But the basic premise is a guy grew up in a town, his family moves away, he then comes back to live with his aunt and his cousin to finish his grades for like a year and a half. And he bumps into a lot of people that he grew up with, but for some reason some mystical stuff seems to be going on, and he's basically solving it one piece at a time. And there's different arcs and stuff, and some are a bit more cheery than others, but it's not for
the
people
light-hearted.
yeah. Not for people who cry easily.
Oh.
I made that mistake.
Sad.
Wait, is it like a horror? Is it like horror or something?
No, it's not horror. It's just there's sad parts. I won't spoil too
Oh,
much.
is it it's just sad, not messed up, right?
Not messed up, no.
Well, arguably those two go the same, but they go.
Yeah,
Yes. Moving on.
Understand.
Andrew transforms into a Murloc.
This anime's rating is fairly high though. So on Annuals it's 76. On Anime List it's 7.9, I think.
Hmm.
So would
Yeah.
you say this is like at least a 9 out of 10 then?
This is like 8.5.
Okay.
Mhm.
Fair enough. I mean, I've sad shows are very striking, but I haven't watched this one, so no comment.
Yes.
All right. I guess nobody else has watched it either, so
Yeah,
on to my number 3 we go.
Number 3.
So this anime is not it's not anything special.
Wow.
It's just I think it's just good, but it's not really regarded as good. And that is I mean Jacob, I feel like you already know. But this is Masamun's Revenge.
Oh, I see. I didn't expect this one to be here.
I actually want to watch
Revenge. So what
I
this
mean,
basically
you're
is
you're still able to watch it though. Don't worry.
it's
Spoil it.
a rom-com
Oh,
where the main character when he was little was really fat and and he was like his only friend basically was this one girl, right? And then he thought she like ditched him because he was fat. And then he grew up thinking he has to be in top shape like every single day. So he practiced his physique.
Physique, yeah.
But no, well, it's not that she abandoned him. So she actually like told him straight to his face that he was ugly and stuff or something.
Yeah, stuff
fair
like
play,
that.
man.
Yeah.
And then
Sounds like a normal
he
case.
didn't want that to happen again. And then he worked on his physique. And then now that he's older, and he looks completely different, so you wouldn't recognize him from years later. Now that he's a secondary
Alpha Chad.
like high school student, yeah.
Mm.
So now he's in the same school, or he's going to the same school, and he wants to get with her and then dump her to kind of like get revenge. And yeah, I just enjoy the interactions, and I think it's got some comedic facts. So yeah, that's my number
It's
three.
getting
It's not
bullying
terrible,
people is
but
funny.
it's not terrible, but I don't know if I would say it's underrated. It's like 7.3.
No, but its
or
rating
something.
is but its rating is 65.
65, yeah, on any list.
Remember a kid bullying
And
kids,
I
bullying
give it
people is
like
funny.
a 7.8 or something. That's what I gave it.
Okay.
Is
Fair
it
enough.
Masamune like the car in Rocket League?
I don't blame you.
I just okay, never mind.
I know about Rocket League. Yes.
Yeah, Goko's great at covering the back flank.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
especially with his 40 whiffs.
Yeah. Yeah, mate.
You could call him a
Mm.
a brick wall at the goal, at the back flank. Oh my god,
yeah.
that was loud.
Rear.
What happened there? Let me go to my.
I host you.
Oh yeah, Kimmo, thank you for the host. I swear that used to be
No,
like a
okay.
common thing where everyone was like hosting each other with one viewers, and it doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can be bothered to press the button.
It's like, yeah, that was just interesting. But yeah, has anyone else watched this or known about this?
I've
No.
known about it, and I want to
watched
watch it.
Okay, well, fair enough. Yo, Khaled, you're number 3.
Oh, my number 3. Oh.
Why are you
My
turning
number
fake Italian? Oh, my number
three.
3!
My
You're
number
number 3.
You have
My
to
number,
do it.
my number 3 is Parasite the Maximum.
Oh.
Am I supposed
What?
to just
Yes.
do Parasites
Is
or?
what?
Yeah,
That's
yeah. Let's try Parasite. Let's try Parasite.
Parasite. Yeah, but I didn't realize it was underrated. I need to keep better
Problem
track.
with it has a good rating, but again, this
8.3.
anime is like 8.2.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm just looking at my anime list at the moment because anime
Bad
is like down
site,
or some
bad.
shit for me.
It's basically the same, but yeah.
So basically, this anime, you might seem as it's like, oh, like it has a good rating and people talk, but in reality, no one speaks about it. No one,
Yeah, I gotta say I
literally
haven't
no
heard
one.
really much.
Yeah, literally, it has a good rating. It's like people watch it, and because look, I don't know if saying up something about the ending is a spoiler, but the ending isn't the greatest.
Feels
Hmm.
bad.
Yeah, I
The
don't remember the
ending is
ending.
entire shambles.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So I feel like people watch it, reach the ending, give it just like, oh, this ending, man, and just give it a rating and then move on with their lives. They don't ever speak about it again.
Mm.
That's what I feel about it because I've never heard someone tell me, "Hey, yo, Parasite's good anime," you know. No one, literally no one.
Hmm.
Like good animes get spoken about a lot, okay? But in fact, but this anime, it's like people watch it and then never talk about it again.
I would say it's like a weird blend between Death Note and Tokyo Ghoul, actually.
Have you
Hmm.
seen it?
I've seen it, yeah.
How
Parasite
do
of
you
Maxim.
feel?
What have
It's
you
Maxim.
What have you given it?
That's a good question. Probably something similar to the thing. Let's see here. I rated it actually 7.9. I think that's probably because of the ending. I was thinking about it as like 8.4 situation, but yeah, don't remember the ending, so I can't really.
I gave it 8.2. I was planning when I was watching it in the middle. I was just like, "Oh, this is an 8.8, fam. This is 8.8, man." No,
So
an ending comes on, just like, okay.
So this is
Yeah.
purely based on how people talk about it then, or lack thereof.
It's so lackluster in every way.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's very under the radar. It's true. It feels like a very good production, honestly. But I had to hear it from a friend. I didn't see anything about this
Yeah.
anywhere.
It's a good
Bro,
list that
myself, I
could be
never
made.
speak about it. I'm me myself. I've never spoken about it until now. Until now.
Until now, when I finally am
this is-
allowed to speak up for my people.
So, by the logic that you never spoke about it, you think that other people underrate it.
Well, if it's under the radar, then probably its rating is
good
not
list.
very. Like,
could've
if
have,
people knew about it a lot, the rating would be a bit influctuated.
Under the radar list would be good because I feel like a lot of underrated animes are basically under the radar and not really technically underrated because they just have a small fan base because only a few people know of them. But the people who do know them rate them, so it's like more that they are under the radar, not that they're really underrated. I mean, it's kind of a blend, I guess, but
You don't
Yeah.
understand how small the
I
like
can see it. I've never
audience of
heard of
Parasite the
Parasite. Yeah.
Maximum is. It's so small.
And when you said Parasite, I thought of the movie that came out that was like so hyped. I think it's a Korean movie.
Oh,
Like the
it's
real
like
life
so
movie.
low rated and everything. Like
Yeah.
wait one second. Okay.
Yeah, the Korean movie.
Hey, it is a good anime. Watch it. If you want to, just skip the ending, so you can give it a 9.
Hmm.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's.
And that's
fair.
it, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, the ending is like 2 episodes, and it's still like it's not terrible. It's just worse comparatively.
Oh,
So-
bro, the anime. I thought of a good ending and it did not happen. So I was just like, what?
Yeah, that sucks.
What?
If you
You
know a
just
good ending, they just
imagined,
don't do it.
just imagine the ending.
Yeah.
It's like it's there.
This is the ending now.
Oh, yeah,
Like it
fair
had
enough.
so much opening. Like no, the problem is with the ending. They had such a wide variety of choices of how to end the anime, and they specifically chose one of the bad ones for absolutely no reason. If you look at it, if you like watch the anime and finish it, you're just like, bro, what the? You'd
Seems like
sit
a
down
very catchy-
angrily. You'd finish angrily. You'd be like, why?
I finished. I
you'd
finished
be
a
like,
bit
"You could've done
confused.
this,
I
that,
wasn't
and that."
angry. I was just sort of.
Hmm.
Yeah, that as well. I was very, 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 very confused. But and then I started becoming angry. I just was like, why? I was confused and angry at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like, why, man?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Right.
But don't worry, I'm covering your flank, so you don't have to worry.
Yeah. Because sorry,
you, man.
Colin's covering the flank.
Colin's got
Colin. Andrew, you need to keep hydrated. Like I'm worried about you.
No, I've given up on that.
Give
Come on,
up on that.
come on. What's your number 3?
Oh, it's quite an interesting one. That's so a friend recommended this anime to me, and as the good friend I am, I watched it, and I gotta say it's a pretty good anime. Bit overhyped by the person who recommended it, but it is pretty good. So on number 3 I have Angel Beats.
Hmm. Who's
Yeah.
the?
Was it Andrew
Can I
who
ask-
recommended it?
I wonder why. I
Man.
wonder why.
Who's the person that recommended this anime?
I don't know. Maybe. It could be
I don't
someone-
remember doing this, to be honest. But yeah, that person, what a
You did,
guy.
you did. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
totally.
what
a guy.
What a person. No, I think we've talked about Angel Beats enough, but yeah, it's a pretty great anime, and I never hear anyone really talk about it. It's a cool concept as well.
Hey,
Like,
hey,
plot
you
twist
can
and shit, pretty nice.
you can give Gokko the applause because he was the one who told me to watch it. So, chain
yeah.
reaction.
So yeah, well done, Goku.
Goku.
Okay, my one. I
You seem
guess.
quite troubled.
Don't worry, you'll figure it out soon enough.
Angel Beat number 3. Number 1.
Are you okay?
I'm worried.
Are you good? Oh god.
The ones within. Okay.
Yeah.
This is
So
another one no one knows.
Yeah,
So
basically.
this one is I think this is really good. I rated this 9.8, but this is 6.6 or something.
Oh my
Yeah.
Jesus, that's quite a
Not
difference.
really.
How is this not
That's a
number
big
1?
difference.
How is this in number 3?
Because
You have like a 1 point rating on 9 or something?
mm,
It looks so
s-
good.
yeah, so it's about like it's sort of similar to the Tower of God situation where people are forced, but these people are forced from our world, but they're forced by a subtle magical force to participate in a thing. This one is not a death game though. This is more of like a team building thing,
Mhm.
and they're basically going through like weird sort of magical things slash technology things slash bioscience things, and I really enjoy the characters and stuff. It's quite nice, and there's I think they are planning a second season. I don't know because the first one's reviews, but there's definitely more under the surface that is being sort of worked towards. But I really like it, but apparently other people don't.
It looks quite interesting. but,
Unlucky man.
Did you also have this in your top 10 anime list?
I probably did.
Because I do remember the name. I just
Yeah.
not sure where you said it, but I just know you said it somewhere sometime.
Yeah, I probably said it multiple times to be honest. I'm pretty sure I had it in my 25 as well. So yeah.
If girls and Panzer ain't here, I'm not gonna be surprised. Says Nugget.
It's half a German, just
What?
German name.
Cousin
Kind of
Panzer.
threw me off.
I thought
Hmm.
girls and all that.
It's like an anime with like little girls and tanks.
Of course, you would watch that. Aside.
No, I have it on planning.
Yeah, such a thing you would watch.
It just
Yeah, you
sounds-
plan to
it
watch
sou-
that means you'd watch it.
it sounds
Yeah.
cozy, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Cozy
Anime, girls
girls
and
on tanks.
Bro,
As-
it's just so you.
It just sounds impeccable.
Sounds great.
Let's get one season of the movie. Woo.
I swear it has like multiple seasons. Maybe probably just one if you say. But yeah, another pick where nobody can comment on it. Great. I'll
Another
watch
one
it
to watch
eventually.
now.
I swear I'll
Yeah.
watch it. But yeah, for my number 2, I feel like this one isn't very surprising. At least if you know the average rating of this one. But I have Oregairu or Snafu or my teen romantic comedy, however you
Oh
want
my
to call
god, I
it.
should have guessed this. I should have guessed this.
At
Snafu,
number
it's
2.
Always.
It's got like a 7.
Snafu. It's all in caps. I love that.
Snafu.
Snafu.
Snafu!
It's got a high rating though.
It's got like a 7.8, I swear. It's not that
Yeah, it's
high.
high enough.
Oh, I thought it was like
But I gave this a
8.5.
10 out of 10 because this is the best rom-com, another rom-com, that I've ever seen in my life. This
What?
is-
That's so cap. Kaguya-sama is way better.
I mean, what can I've already said it in like the top 10 anime list, but I'll just like repeat some of it. But this main character is like he's just a copy of me, and I'm just like a great personality.
Okay.
So, oh my jeez, I almost just fell
Oh,
down.
The ego is killing me right
Yes.
now.
Oh, yeah, bro. Ego is through the fucking roof.
Yeah, bro,
No,
like,
the thing I love
man.
about this anime is that it's so it's like a rom-com, which the romance kind of develops really slowly because it has 3 seasons, right? A lot of it isn't romance. That's kind of the point. So there's a lot of time for character development, kind of like Hyoka. Only
Well,
difference
I mean,
is just that this has enough time
just-
to actually start up a romance.
There is a lot of romance in the first season. It's just not between the main characters. It's just other people.
Not really. I mean, the other player. Yeah, okay, other people.
Yeah,
It's kind of
yeah.
yeah.
Other player, yeah.
Other players.
Other player. Rocket League.
No, it's
I
fine.
can't stop thinking of Rocket League. bro.
Dignitas romance. Oh my god. But no, it really tackles like the social hierarchy and stuff like that, and facades that people put up. So I think it's pretty nice.
I agree.
And yeah,
First
it's
season
just
is the best
top
season.
tier. Yeah, the first season is so after season 1 they got like a different studio, so the way things are animated, the way the art looks is just completely different. But it also kind of affects the story because it's a little bit more comedic in the first season, and that kind of fades away.
Yeah.
Season 2 onwards. But yeah, I think it's just
It's not comedy.
almost the perfect rom-com basically. So
Okay.
yeah,
How's the rom-com if the comedy fades away? What?
It's,
know, I just
You're contradicting yourself right here.
okay, it's just a great anime then. Fuck off.
it's. I can't.
You disagree, Gakko. What are
yeah,
your
but
problems?
I
What are your problems?
I don't wanna. Like, we can't do this every time you bring up Snob.
No, you can downplay it. It's fine. You just what don't you like? What don't you like?
Okay, well, like, so, as you said, the new art style I'm not the biggest fan of, but that's fine, that's minor. So story-wise, I just, like, everyone treats main guy like trash. Like, even the two girls, the two main girls, treat pretty mean with him. And for some reason, he then like acts like he owes them something, that they helped him, and
I don't
I
feel
don't
like
know,
they're that mean against them though. I like a little
And
bit.
then-
Yuki, no,
and then-
but I don't know.
and then I don't know. I just feel like the drama in the second season is a bit forced. It's like, oh, he helped someone without their permission. Ah,
Nice
Just-
description.
just
You
I
know,
don't know. It just feels a bit too dramatic.
I thought it was a top tier. But you know,
I mean,
I
you're
respect your
allowed to
opinion.
do it. You're allowed to
Do
feel
you
like
though?
it's up there. It's just,
No, I don't respect that. I accept that that is your opinion. I
I
just don't
accept that
respect
you have
it.
an opinion that is just wrong, but hey, you can have it.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
that's basically what this is. Yeah.
Two cars.
But yeah, that's my number 2.
That's my turn, yeah.
Well, you're 10. What?
This is a
My
10. Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Ah, turn.
So
Okay.
this
Like,
anime, guys, for what I gave it a rating, its average score is very low. Okay, like,
Tokyo Beats.
Like,
what the fuck is that?
Good old Tokyo.
oh,
Beats.
what? I said nothing.
I don't know
Oh.
if you-
Tokyo
Oh,
Beats.
what the fuck is it?
Shut up. So anyways, it's Demon Slayer.
What?
How is this underrated?
It's literally the most rated anime that exists at the moment.
Guys, I'm sorry, but Demon Slayer is underrated.
Nah, bro. Bro.
I
Okay,
gave-
okay. What's
I
the
gave
rating?
it-
What's the
oh,
rating
guys,
for this? What's the
I
rating?
gave it's an 85, but I give it a 9.5. You don't understand.
I'm dying. Like,
You're dying from this pick. I mean, it's
Bruh,
like
it
1
says-
point difference though. That's not that much.
No, it's we're making by decimals. That's a big difference. That is a
But
big
like
difference.
your others have higher difference, don't they? Some of your other picks.
Well, the other one, no. Actually,
Tower of
the
God.
own. I don't know.
You don't know. Well, do you think Demon Slayer is like the perfect shonen then?
No.
Behind one.
What? Bruh.
Yeah, behind one, the number one anime is like
Yeah,
the most underrated and the best shonen anime to ever exist.
I've just realized what your number one is based on this Demon Slayer pick.
Oh no, I think yeah.
It's obviously Jujutsu Kaisen. Like it's
But
never going to be.
like,
Wrong,
here's my
guys,
problem though.
Just,
with
just,
Demon
put,
Slayer.
just put it on there
Guys.
already. Just put it on there. Just
Guys,
a minute.
you're
Number
wrong,
one.
Guys, you're wrong. Guys,
Number
guys,
one.
guys, you're wrong.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
What do you
Okay.
mean? You're wrong, guys.
It's just
You're
gonna
wrong.
be
Okay,
there. No, it's just gonna
so
be
I
there.
I have some sad news. My computer is faking up completely, so I'm just going to restart. I'll be back in a few,
Okay.
like half a minute maybe.
We can
Wh-
just
whilst you're
explain
doing
Khaled
that-
meantime. Yeah,
Khaled,
Guys,
explain.
relax,
explain, please.
guys. My number one anime is not Jujutsu Kaisen, and that's
So-
the end of the argument.
So it's
Okay,
not
no,
Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay.
Yes.
Let me look, right? Demon Slayer. I'm gonna look up
God.
Demon Slayer. Wait, I probably shouldn't be doing this on my PC because that's fucking up the stream. I'll do it on my laptop. Okay. Demon Slayer. What rating does
I
this
don't
have?
even think it's about the rating. Like if you just would ask anyone which is the best anime that came out in the past 2 or 3 years, they would say, yeah, it's Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen, and like then you can't say it's underrated if it's the best anime that exists at the moment for most people. You know what I mean?
Guys,
It
you
is
don't
very talked
understand.
about. It's not
Like
exactly.
the thing is why I put Tokyo at 4, even though it's my favorite anime of all time, is because
Guys,
it
you
is
don't
already pretty
understand.
rated.
It's not talked about enough.
Bro, how can it be more talked?
What should it
talked
be
about?
like?
Yeah, like I don't see
All
any.
like, in terms of past animes, there isn't anyone that gets talked more about than Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
Because like you always have like old anime, but because you know they've already been watched, they don't get talked about as much. So like Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen are the two most hyped anime.
Yeah, they're like
No,
the
that's a
new.
mistake. They're both not talked about enough, and I'm just they need to be spoke up a lot more. And god damn it, why would I wait 6 months for Jujutsu Kaisen movie, man?
I mean, I
Oh,
can
you're
see what you
right.
mean. They are great animes, so I can't.
Yeah, they
I
are
can't
great, so
blame
they're
you
not
for
talked
that.
about enough. They should be at 10. They should be
It
at
should
10.
be. It should be
They
like
should be a
every
10.
conversation. Every conversation.
Yeah, every
Or just
if
Demon
someone
Slayer,
starts,
Jujutsu
if
Kaisen.
someone, if the conversation about anime, the first word anyone should say,
Bro.
have you watched Jujutsu Kaisen? Have you watched Demon
Bro,
Slayer?
you-
You do not start with other animes. You literally say that, and if they say yes, you ask them again.
Bro, you're at the wedding and Bride's just like, oh yeah, can we just say our vows now? And the dude's just like, yeah, so Demon Slayer, you know?
You know, I mean, I think Soul Eater is a better anime than Jujutsu Kaisen, but that's just me. You know.
That you're
It's just me.
so wrong. I don't understand how you claim anime.
So it's
What?
not. So it's not Jujutsu Kaisen. You said, right? That's what you told me. End of argument. It's not Jujutsu Kaisen. Is that true?
It's false.
Bro.
Oh.
Okay,
You know, if you want me to say my number one anime right
No,
now,
no,
just
no.
I'll tell you my most underrated anime, bro. Like, come on.
You just did. It's
No,
Jujutsu
I
Kaisen.
didn't. Bro, it's Konojo, man.
Nuggets.
Kanojo. Okay. Do you know? Have you heard of this anime, Keba?
Which one?
Kanojo. What is there a word between?
Konojo, that's it.
Bro, what the fuck?
Konojo space Mo
Gesundheit.
space Konojo.
It's just in English it's called girlfriend. There's just some guy two-timing someone,
Bro, what?
but he's regarded as like the
sleep time.
nicest person in the world by everyone
What
in the story.
two-timing someone?
It's called having two girlfriends.
Oh, okay.
He's basically doing it Arabian style and gonna have 5 wives.
But everyone loves him, and everyone thinks he's a great guy, and that pisses me off.
Why? That's good though.
It's morally bro. It's no.
Molari?
I can't believe Duran just compared Demon Slayer to JoJo.
Jojo Stardust Crusaders. What the fuck's Jojo Stardust Crusaders? I've never heard of it.
Bro, ayo, listen. Everything is a JoJo reference, but that does not mean it's better than Demon Slayer. Relax, Duran.
I don't think there's a like the genres are completely different, right?
No, he's not saying Jojo. Listen, Jojo. He's saying Jojo Stardust Crusaders. Isn't that? Oh, that's the same anime. Never mind.
It's the same anime. That is
Bruh.
the same anime, Kim. Oh, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
yeah,
to
bro,
break
fuck me.
it to you.
Yo, Jacob, are you back?
I am back. Yes.
Yeah, welcome
Nice.
back. Yeah, we've concluded that Moons is just he's on the moon right now. Okay, Kemo, we could just go to you.
Different type of piece. Yeah, my number 2. is really fucking underrated and it doesn't get a sequel, which is just so fucking bad because it has such a big cliffhanger at the end of it. It's Batum, which is with 3 O's and an exclamation mark at the end. BTOOOM.
Yeah,
Um,
I've heard
and
of
I
this.
just- Yeah.
I have watched it. I can't disagree more.
Yeah, it's such a good anime in my opinion. And it has such a nice cliffhanger and people just it just doesn't get a sequel. I'm like, bruh, but like I wanna know.
I'm just looking at my anime list friends, right? It just says Kimodi 9 out of 10. Gokko
Yeah.
dropped. He
Yeah.
dropped the anime.
Bro, it's
I
so
dropped it
cool,
at the
though.
second last episode because it's.
What do you mean? It's so good.
Oh my
I've heard
God.
good
Okay,
things actually.
Okay, let Andrew watch it, and
Just
after you
pause
watch
the
it,
pause
Nah,
the,
Andrew's
the
not- Andrew's not
pause the
gonna like it.
podcast. Let me watch it. I will restart.
It's just only 12
just
episodes.
watch the We're
Let's
just going to sit here and just chat about stuff for like 11 hours, and you'll go through every anime on the list.
Yeah.
Like, let me just like watch all of
Wait, I
these.
gotta
So
make
let's
my,
reform my
own
opinion.
opinion.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
but
God.
Tomb, I
Oh,
just
no,
feel like
it's
it's a great story. It's a great concept. It's the concept is not anything insanely new or anything.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't mind the concept.
And I like
mind
how they-
other things.
I mean, they have that one scene that is a bit. I don't want to say the R word, but you know what I mean. That's a bit of a yikes, but I mean, it's just I don't know. It's a good anime. I don't know what else
Every
I'm supposed to
man
say.
is either a fucking capitalist
Yeah, it's honest, dude.
or
It's
a
just
rapist.
honest. It's an honest anime. Like, I feel like it just doesn't play around. It's just how it is.
I'm
Like
not
I
sure.
can see how many dickheads would be there. Like it has a reason why those people are where they are. You know. Don't want to spoil anything, but I
I
just
don't know.
feel like
And the fan service is just.
I don't know. I like it a lot, and I'm pretty sad that it didn't get a sequel. It's just so
Mm.
underrated, in my opinion. It's only 69%, nice by the way.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hey, clearly I will decide this argument because of majority votes. If I think it's good, then Kimmo
I know you're not
wins.
gonna like it. I think I know you're not gonna like it. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I feel like it's easy to say that something that you find a little bit more complicated maybe to think that other people won't enjoy it, which I've done exactly the same. But I don't know. Sometimes sometimes it comes through, you know.
See, I don't think the anime is one of my favorite animes of all time. It's just a very good anime, and I don't see people dislike it that much. It's just
Yeah,
it
it
was
has
fun
a
to
really
watch.
low rating, as in
Yeah, it
like
was fun.
to what we're comparing it to, obviously.
Yeah, it was just fun to watch from all the way through. In my opinion, that people just hated it and didn't get a sequel because it wasn't liked. So it's I don't know, just underrated.
Fair enough. I'll have to watch it. That's what this list is basically. Is
Yeah.
just like promotion for these anime.
No, it's my turn.
Right, Red Gecko.
So this one has already been on twice. It's a
Oh.
little bit.
Ah, okay.
Why do you feel so upset about this?
I just feel unoriginal.
I
you,
won't
you don't
happen.
have to be different.
It's just fine.
Oh,
It's
another
underrated.
angel bee. I feel like I'm odd one out of this group. I'm the
No, you
only
can-
one.
you
with
can
we're like
replace
we're
it
like
with
we're like
Kaiser.
a staircase, you know? Can we just like
Yeah.
put me, Kimo, and Goko next to each other? We'll move
Yeah.
Goko to the end, and we'll just remove it just the guys and ghosts.
Aw.
It is really just a staircase, and I feel like I'm the odd one out here. Should I watch Angel Beats? Yes. Will I do it? I don't know.
That's a good anime. But it's
Yeah, guys, like I've never. This is the first time we talk about it, so tell me about it. Yeah. We
Yeah.
haven't talked about it
Yeah,
twice
so,
until
like-
now. So like, can I?
I
Like,
want to hear something about it.
yeah, I wanna.
Go on,
Okay,
Jacob.
okay, Goko. What makes this anime great other than the ending?
Okay, well, in my opinion, the entire like world building setup for it is just
Okay.
really nice, and especially like the fulfillment of a lot of the characters, their arcs, and how
Mhm.
they sort of both how they sort of decide to do what they do, but also that journey
Yeah.
afterwards. I really like that.
That's true.
I see. I see.
And even the small things, like Gandalf would say, small things. But just the small times of
It's
happiness
fun.
between them it's not always about the action, which I really like. Sometimes it's just
It's quite refreshing.
people just being happy and stuff, and just talking and being like, yeah, let's do that sometime. And I just really like it.
I think
Happiness?
I think
What?
talking about this anime is very hard because there's a
Yeah.
lot of like mid-anime spoilers which make the anime interesting, but you can't talk about it because it's a spoiler, right?
Mhm.
Because the basic setup at the start is very like you don't know very much,
Mysterious.
and that what you do know isn't that interesting.
Yeah.
So it is just a case of like, all right, read the synopsis. You won't really learn too much. You just have to watch it and find out. And that's why it's so not talked about that much. It is just a case of like you will only know if you watched it. There is no like you can look at the synopsis. It sounds interesting. You have to watch it to find out what's actually in this anime.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that is a sacrifice for the
For the great
greatness.
content.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Sacrifice of the strongest willing wills of the willing
I mean, we
wills.
could have been spoiler alert, but I don't know.
Hey, yo, bro, no spoilers, man.
I mean, Khaled wants to watch it, right?
Oh yeah, okay.
Yes.
That's better.
But the funny thing with Safik, right, because he's in the chat, is I made him watch it yesterday, and he finished it. He started it and finished it yesterday.
Yeah.
So it's,
What did he think?
well, he says it's underrated. Not gonna lie. So he's clearly he's a big fan.
Big fan.
Yeah, Safik, you come and do the list, so you can have Angel Beats in number one. I'm just kidding.
We were
So,
placed with Sefik.
So moving on. What is
Yeah.
your number one, Saib? I can't wait to hear it.
I feel like Gokko and Khaled will know my number one. Kimo won't because we haven't talked about this. But
Okay.
there was just
Can I guess?
I was just no, you cannot because you'll just know
No.
it. Don't worry. That's
Yeah, it's quite unfair.
like I watched this and to even now I'm still like amazed and just like I cannot believe that how good that anime was. It's just like I just still can't believe it. It's an anime that's very very complicated. Can be described with the word abstract. It's called Sonny Boy.
Okay.
Oh my.
Thank God. I thought it was Classroom of Elite.
I wanted to say Classroom Elite, and I didn't even know if it
No,
was.
because no, I knew it was Sonny Boy because of how much Saib spoke about it the last 2 weeks.
2
I'm already
weeks.
listening, bro. I'm
The
also-
entire
1
month.
week. Yeah, bro. I didn't care until the last 2 weeks because I noticed how much you spoke about it. Hey, you Saib, what are you listening to today? OST. What OST? Sonny Boy. Next case. Saib, what are you listening to? I'm listening to OSTs. Is it like some different OST? Nope, Sonny Boy.
This is the soundtrack of the
Rinse
same
and
anime.
repeat, rinse and repeat for 2 weeks.
Oh, this guy.
Goddamn week.
I really like your version of Andrew has a really deep voice. No, Sonny Boy.
Boy.
Sonny Boy.
Ugh.
But yeah, I
Sonny
mean,
Boy.
this
Aye.
anime, what it is basically, as a synopsis. Obviously, there's a lot that I can't go into, but we start. Well, we don't start in the anime, but the synopsis starts with just a normal world. You're going to a high school, sorry, and one
Spoilers.
day, just no, this is not spoilers. This is just episode 1.
Your spoilers, man.
What happens is basically the space within the school and slightly around it, like out of the building, gets transported out of the world and into what looks to just be black, not space as in like our space, but just literally just blackness, just nothing. So it's just the school and everything around it is just black, and you don't see anything. There's nothing to touch outside of that. It's just the school's there, and that's it. Some characters have been giving some supernatural power, some haven't, or maybe haven't found out what it is yet. And
And some powers are really useless, but yeah.
maybe yeah. But
Hey, what's your power? I can sleep.
they basically just go on a journey to try to go back to the real world, and they have to kind of work together and whatever with those potential powers that they have. So yeah, what I really like about this anime is sometimes it's like episodic where it has like one episode that focuses on one plot line for that episode, so it like appreciates multiple characters in the story. And also just like the art, because it's very abstract, and if you don't really know what that means, it's kind of like all over the place. Like there is no like nothing in this anime makes sense, and that's what I like about it. It's just like one day it like looks like it's like fucking cowboy anime type animation, like or arts rather, and then the other episode it's like it feels like it's black and white. Like it's just like it's got such like a different range of arts, and it all is allowed to happen because the world that they're in is so like confusing and just has no clear rules. So yeah, I just think it's amazing. But nobody else has watched it here, so no counter arguments, I'm afraid.
I'm gonna watch it though.
I'm just
It
saying
really
the
looks
OSTs
something
are
for me.
horrible. Saib, that makes the anime a 5 out of 10. But
Alright, fair
Um,
enough.
there's only
But-
one good OST, maybe 2.
Sad.
Yep, it is sad.
So moving on to Kimmo, have we? It seems
No,
like
what about Khaled's number 1, dude?
no, but it's already there.
My,
It's already there,
my
it's already there.
number one, guys, is just Kaisen. Surprised. How did you know, guys? Like, I'm surprised.
How did we know?
How did you guys know? Like,
Hmm.
what?
It's
like-
a Kamiya kill again. Plot twist.
What can I say? This anime, man, it's not spoken about.
So great, moving on!
Sad.
Fucking hell, dude.
I'm sorry.
Anyways,
Do you want to say anything about Jujutsu Kaisen?
me,
It's a good anime.
Like, what
Yeah,
do you
what-
think, for instance, makes it so great? If because considering
Um,
we've like roasted your reasoning on why it's underrated, quote unquote.
it's good because everything in it is good.
All right, I guess we really should have just moved on. Okay, Kevin, what's your number 1?
So my number one. Wait, are we gonna move on?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
He doesn't have. He doesn't have anything here.
No, but was
Uh.
that your actual thing?
Now this is actually number 1.
Solid?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I actually thought that it wasn't, and you were just playing along, and then you were
yeah,
just taking it too
I
far.
thought so
Too far.
too.
Yeah, unfortunately, I went too far and stuck with it. If I'm sinking with the ship.
Fair play.
I want to know Kim's number 1.
Okay, my number one is I think it's my second favorite anime of all time, and for it to be the second favorite of all time, I think it's even less spoken about than Tokyo Ghoul, and I feel like it's a bit higher rated as an anime. It's Terror and Resonance. I know it is Terror and Tokyo, but
Ah.
apparently it's called Terror and Resonance.
Yeah.
Um,
I've seen it.
yeah, it's
gonna look
I think it's a very great anime, and it goes very deep into like very psychological stuff.
Mm.
And the way it's portrayed and the way you get to know the different characters, it's just like, I don't know, one of a kind as well. And they have like traits that I don't think I've seen in many other characters, which is just
Yeah.
very
There's-
nice.
Made by Mappa.
And you kind of switch as well. Like at the start, you maybe don't like the characters that much, then you get to know the reasoning, then you like them, then you don't like them again. It's just, I don't know. I feel like it's a great anime. It's not too long as well, so you don't have to like go through a million episodes, and you can't be asked. It's good pacing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just very good.
I sent you the name not the name, but the of a character I like. I don't know if I should say
Oh yeah.
because they don't turn up that early, and yeah.
Oh true, yeah. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, maybe not. Don't say it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's cool. He's quite cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like an interesting anime.
Yeah. If
Called
you, like,
8.1. Okay.
There's a bit of a cat and mouse sort of situation
Yeah,
in it.
exactly. It's similar to like the intellectual battle between Light and L in some ways, but not like completely on that level.
Yeah,
But it's cool.
it is cool indeed.
Says the government is shattered by their inability to act. Reminds me of Belgium.
Really nice art, actually, as well. It doesn't
True. Yeah. True.
something of the
It's very subtle, nice in
Yeah.
a subtle way though.
It's
like-
like
Like if you have one direct priority, it's just bright, colorful, nice animations and stuff. But it's just in Terror and Resonance, it's very subtle.
yeah, it's like the background to like some certain Ghibli films. you know,
Exactly.
it's-
Yeah.
Very artsy and
It's in the
nice.
detail, yeah. Yeah.
I'm just
That's mine.
studying the synopsis.
Studying the
Psychological.
synopsis. Yes, the synopsis. It is certainly longer than I would expect.
Yeah.
Yes, I am Professor Andrew.
Yeah. So Jacob.
Yeah, haha, let's skip me.
No, no.
So Little Busters exclamation mark.
Little
what?
Monsters. Okay, I remember this. I don't remember what it's about though.
So it's about a group of school friends, not sorry, childhood friends that later go to school. They're still friends, but they're not as connected as they used to be, and they're sort of trying to make the most of every school day and stuff, and they're worried that they'll all go their different ways, and they're all suffering from their own sort of demons.
Also like coming of age kind of stuff.
Yeah, and
Like Snafu.
yeah, ish, but there's not. There is romance, but it's not that pronounced. It's not the focus of the show. And they sort of spend their time at school and decide to create a baseball club. It's not a sports anime, but you know it's a setup. And in the background stuff happens sort of subtly throughout, but the focus of the thing is mainly to like befriend more people and get enough for a baseball team. And then the second season kind of goes a bit further with some subplots, so to speak, without explaining too much.
Another one that we just don't know.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I can't. It's a bit like the Angel Beats situation.
Mhm.
I can't talk too much about
Okay, yeah.
the second season, especially.
But yeah, it does. Oh, there's 2 seasons.
Oh, it's top 42 highest rated anime in 2012. But I guess it isn't really. It's 71 score, yeah, I can see.
Good show.
Okay.
Well, I picked up so many animes I want to watch now.
Yeah, guys, put it on your planning list.
You'll have to watch Angel Beats like 3 times.
True. I mean, we have also 2 animes in our list that have exclamation marks in the end of them.
The second
Yeah.
season seems to be rated a lot higher than first one. Would you agree with that?
Busters?
Yeah.
Well, I'd say the first one is a little bit less. It's quite a lot more light-hearted. But things that happen subtly throughout the series are recontextualized in the second season. The second season is definitely way more serious, which I think they did a good job of like separating them into 2 things, because you don't necessarily need to watch the second season, but if you do, certain things will just make more sense.
Okay. I don't know, it sounds like a Snafu, but just like a little bit different.
It's I think I showed you the
different
intro, and you were like,
personalities.
I showed you the intro, Andrew, and you're like, oh, the main character's too short.
They're
Coming
too
from
young.
Andrew.
They're too young. You're too young. Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow.
Yeah,
It's
I have been
not-
put
it's
off by
not
young
very,
characters quite often.
When I say this stuff happens in the background and stuff, I don't mean like, they help out other people to find. I mean, like, there is some stuff, like, if I say, I don't want to say dark, but, you know,
Some unsettling stuff.
yes, that could definitely be recontextualized in the second season. I highly recommend this.
Your voice.
Yes.
I wrote it down. Give it a watch.
Alright.
Andrew, let's watch the intro on stream.
What, the Little
That's
Busters one?
Yeah, let's say if you can survive the entire intro and still sort of think that you might watch it
Oh.
without thinking, oh, main character is too
Oh,
short.
fast reaction.
Right, give me a second. Setting up this amazing new screen.
Ooh.
We
Okay.
got a second. So I have two animes that I want to watch that you said, Jacob. I've then like Tower of God, I guess. I think it's 3 on or 4 actually from Sype. If you count Tower of God to Sype.
I think I've watched
Four,
at
four and
least-
five. Jeez.
I think I've
No,
watched
no,
a
from the
little
honorable
bit
mentions as
out
well.
of every.
Okay.
No, yeah, Khaled I've only watched 3 of, but otherwise I've watched everything, at least a bit of everything on everyone's list.
Oh, okay. Wait, we haven't watched Parasite? Or what?
I've
is the
watched
one?
Parasite, but I haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen or Fire Force.
What? Bruh. You have to.
But
Nah, you don't have to.
Okay. Wait, I'm gonna put it on the Be Right Back screen. Then I'll change it to video.
For some reason
I'll
I'm
stream it to
constantly
Discord, by the
connecting.
way, as well.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So you can be
Hear the
aligned.
music. Yeah.
That's the Busters opening. Yeah, and my Spotify thing.
Points.
Less loud. Okay. There. Go. Full screen that. Discord stream. It might be. I hope the thing doesn't look extremely bright on the stream. It might.
I'm sure it's fine.
Should be fine.
Totes fine, legit,
Are
bro.
you watching the stream, guys?
Yeah, yeah.
I am.
Okay, Jake, Khaled's like
Cool.
gone, so don't worry about
Yo,
it.
yo.
He's back.
Nice back.
Okay. This is what's the Busters one? I like this.
Yeah, too short. Kidding.
Yeah, looks 12.
It's like 14 or something, so not too far off.
Little Busters. No way, the two mentors.
Yeah, it's kind of bright, to be fair, but I'm sure it's fine. It's not that bright on the stream, so if you just
Okay, I was about to say, like on the stream it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a bit bright.
Oh no.
No, it's fine though.
No, that's that actual like white sheet with the feathers.
Yeah,
that's
white,
actually
white, yeah.
that's actually part of the thing.
Bro, she's small though.
Tiny, tiny.
Tiny,
So, bro.
tiny thing.
My eyes, ow. It's not about on stream, is it?
No, on stream it's fine.
No, it's just
On the
like
Discord stream it's a bit bright.
yeah, it's just like fucking flashbang time.
Alright, there we go, there we go. Now I need to go
Yep.
back to my other scene. Like,
That's a good opening. Not too insane, but
Yep. Is it still too short for you, Andrew? Has that ruined the entire show for you forever?
clearly. I might watch it at some point.
Plot twist.
Plot twist.
Yeah.
She's small. Well, to be fair, Isla in Plastic Memories was also pretty small. Have you seen that, guys? Plastic Memories.
I think it's
I
only
haven't
planning.
actually.
You
Yeah,
have
What
it,
is
Emma?
it? What is it again? I didn't listen properly.
Same.
Plastic Memories.
Yes, it is. You told me to put
But
it.
honestly, I just want to watch it because you always send the GIF with one girl from, and I'm just like, bro, I know that girl now, but I don't know the anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I know the steps, but I don't know the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't know
All
the way.
Sype's fault.
You know the way.
How long
Doing
have
the
we
girl.
been live
But
for?
what are the steps, bro?
1.5 hours.
Oh, that's long, bro. Okay, good night, guys.
Yeah, do you wanna call it? Or
Yep, we're
Do you wanna-
calling it here, guys.
Do you wanna call Ed? Haha.
I wanna call you.
It was
How do you have
fun,
my
though.
number?
We should. I feel like under the radar. We should do under the radar as well. Or that's gonna be.
top
Yeah,
5
We
under
interesting.
the
should do.
radar
We
list.
we should do 5 overrated animes.
I mean,
after
Goko
this.
basically did under the radar. Besides Angel Beats.
Mm.
Yeah, he did. I haven't heard of the ones within
No.
canon, nor Little Busters.
Now,
He did
Goko
the
got
greatest
some
job.
Goko got like a lot of underrated quote-unquote picks, apart from maybe
No, I would say they're also
Okay.
underrated. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Kanon
renders,
and the
everything.
Busters. Like all the other ones were like when I say all the other, I just mean the ones within and High Rise Invasion actually had quite low ratings.
Mhm.
Hey,
Wait,
I'm
Fate
just
Zero
saying.
had a low rating.
The ones within and High Rise, those were like 6.9 or something.
Yeah, but
Little
Fate Zero
Busters
was low
is-
rated, really?
What was?
It's Fate Zero is not that low rated. I just feel like it should.
Oh,
be
that's
done,
just
but-
an
Oh,
honorable
okay.
mention.
Yeah.
Yeah, still though.
Awesome.
Like I like Fate Zero as well.
Honorable
I liked it.
mentions might be, but never mind.
I was
Hey,
considering
maybe-
some other honorable mentions to be honest.
What
Like
were
the
you
Great
gonna do?
Classroom of the Elite.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, well,
I-
bye bye
I
then.
would kill
That's a
Jim
good,
right
that's a good
now,
ending.
I swear to God.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
I was
Seth
like,
gets mad at
when
you,
I
Khaled.
thought he was going to do Classroom of the Elite, I typed no in the thing.
Did you really think I was gonna do Classroom of the Elite?
Yes, I thought that was going to be your top pick.
I
and
said it was a complicated
cringing so-
anime.
yeah, I was cringing so hard when you were like, yeah, so it's kind of abstract. I was like, Classroom of the Elite is not abstract. Ugh.
Abstract. No, there is no better way to explain Sonny Boy than
Classroom of the
abstract.
Elite. Yeah.
No, not Classroom of the Elite. Sonny Boy.
Yeah.
That is like the anime. It is just it's just an abstract
I
painting,
knew, I
you know.
knew it would be. I knew it would be.
Just you
Sonny
paint
Boy.
orange there, a bit of blue there, a bit of red there. That's Sonny Boy. Just like random,
Then you
random
get
painting,
Then you get chefed.
and then nobody knows why it looks good, but it does.
Well, I'll chef you up.
Chef me up.
Sefik, who has the best list?
Oh yeah. Guys, should we do a thing?
Me.
Poll.
Come on,
Everyone's
guys.
leaving. But
Poll.
yeah.
Poll. Who has the best list?
Oh, I'm gonna so vote for
Okay,
myself.
so all of us can vote for one of each other, so not yourself.
Oh, okay.
So we got
How?
Saib, Aled. Wait, I'll put Moons because
If
that's
Khaled
what's...
gets a vote, that's himself. I don't agree. I think there's no
Kimbo
way.
and
What do you mean? Look at my
Coco.
honorable mention, maybe. Look at my honorable mention. It's the
They
best
aren't
one.
bad. It's just the rest.
That
is shit.
honorable mentions is not the focus of
No,
the thing.
you were so on point until number 3, and then you fucked it.
Okay, who am I gonna
It's
put
so
my? I'm gonna give my vote to Khaled. I'm just kidding.
Nah, dude.
So we
No
got
way.
Kimbo and Goko. Okay.
I'm getting no votes. Scrap.
For.
I just realized
Guys-
that not knowing the anime kind of makes this harder.
Hey guys, you should vote
Yeah.
for me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Okay, to be fair, I haven't actually watched Soul Eater, but I've watched a bunch of stuff about Soul Eater, so I feel like it still counts.
How
I-
did Khaled get a vote?
Guys,
I-
not
I-
voting for
No,
me.
no, no.
I
Who
have a
voted for
bad
me?
feeling. I have a bad feeling
Yo,
that High Rise Invasion and the ones within I will not rate that highly. That's just a speculation. So we'll have
Yep.
to see. So I'm
Hey, I
gonna
got a
give my
vote,
vote
so, like,
to Kimmo.
I got
Fair
a vote
enough.
for like.
Who did you? Who did you get a vote from? Did you ask Star
I-
to
Khaled
vote for
voted
you?
for himself. He definitely
Or I
voted for himself.
swear I didn't. I
He
voted for
voted for
Saib.
himself.
I voted
Wait,
for Saib.
How do I
I
vote?
voted for Saib.
Oh,
Nah,
there
he
we are.
voted for himself. Safe.
Tom,
Oh,
Tom
Tom.
P.
Some like-
Based on my extensive anime knowledge, Khaled has the best
Exactly,
list.
Tom. You
Tom,
know,
you're the
Tom.
goat.
Bro, Tom, yeah. Tom, you're built
Uh,
different. You're
You're
literally
literally
built.
built differently, dude.
They're built different.
You're manufactured insane.
Oh, Kimbo's collected a second vote.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that was from me.
Let's go.
Who voted for me? What?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I like
Oh,
the
yo,
list.
bro, they're exchanging votes.
I thought I would be like not voted for at all, since no one seems to know like anything except Angel
I mean, the
Beats.
one that like the one I looked at, I kind of thought it was a good, cool concept
Ah,
already.
the little, yeah, true. Saw the intro.
Yeah.
So
Anyways,
yeah,
I came second, guys. So thank you.
we'll just draw, I
Thank you.
guess.
Aw.
Khaled is an imposter.
BDI on top. What can I say?
Hey,
Okay,
dude,
you
you
said-
see
Two
the thing
most
is,
popular streamers, the winners rigged.
we bought the votes.
oh, Rick,
We
man.
bought the votes.
Oh,
dude.
just full of simps in the chat. Oh my god.
Oh my god. So I've ended the poll early as well just to have the.
What do you mean? I put it on 2 minutes. I didn't end it earlier.
Hey, yo,
Yeah,
start
that's
it
early.
again. Start it
The
again,
fourth
man.
poll.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck! Everyone's
Obviously-
joining now. They just missed it. Aw.
Oh, look, so I calculated that, you see. That's why it's rigged.
Just as planned.
Grrr. Grrr.
Just as cake could.
But I've got some questions for you guys. So, well, let's say including honorable mentions. And we can ask the chat this as well. Which anime on this list, on these lists that you haven't watched, do you want to watch now the most?
Antic.
Is it just me or did Little Busters get an advantage though with the fucking intro showing?
Oh, that's funny.
Wait, what was the
Hey,
question
yo,
again?
So,
if
so
you think,
out of all
um,
these picks, including the honorable mentions, which anime do you want to watch the most that obviously you haven't watched yet?
I feel like-
everything.
Okay,
Wait, I wrote it down. Wait.
so I'll answer first. You know, I've not watched the Great Sonny Boy. I'm just kidding.
Relax.
Um,
Relax.
I've watched Sunny Boy. Yeah, I
just,
just put it at my top for no reason.
for me, so it's between Little Busters, Terran Resonance, and
Sunny boy.
Jutsu Kaisen.
Funny boy.
Handokun.
Guys.
And what was the last one?
Handokun. Un.
Oh,
Ah, okay.
Um, for my number one, I'm actually gonna say Terran Resonance.
Oh, let's go.
Oh.
Choice.
But you didn't, bro, come on.
Come on,
You
Jutsu
should-
Kaisen, Demon Slayer.
You should use at least the Paras at the maximum, man. Come
Yeah, that's a good one actually. You should include that in the thing, but yeah.
on. Rigged, guys. What the hell?
I wouldn't say it's underrated, but it's really good.
Hey, it's all started going downhill as soon as I chose Parasite the maximum.
Uh,
No, I think
Yeah,
like
but
he made some
until
good
then you were
points.
good. Yeah.
okay, which one would you pick then?
Guys, I'm joking.
Khaled.
Yeah.
Me?
What's your anime that you want to watch based on what's been said?
So for based on what I have been told,
Sonny Boy, right?
huh.
right, guys.
To be honest, it's like
Excalibur.
Masamune's Kun's Revenge,
Really?
Angel Beats, because everyone literally has it on their list.
True. Anal beats.
Angle
mate,
Beats.
my bad.
Angle bets. Angle bets.
High Rise Invasion.
I asked for one.
You're just naming every single anime.
Just say no.
I'm naming
He
everyone.
just needs a few, you know.
No,
You know, it's
ask, which do you
one-
want to watch the most? There has to be like a
The
hierarchy
most?
here.
Ah,
There's clearly one that most people have that you should watch in that case.
Yeah.
True.
you see that. What would I choose them? Okay, let's see. Probably Angel Beats because everyone has it.
Mm.
Okay. Saying Kimmel.
I'm also kind of torn, but I'm not gonna name every single one. I mean, Tower of God is kind of on there and it's twice, so I kind of want to watch it as well.
Not just
But
you didn't.
I'm
do it,
actually
kid.
It's
because
really
the way
good.
you explained it, I kind of want to watch Sunny Boy now because it's also pretty short, so I kind of want to get into it.
Hey, Tower of God is only 13 episodes.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch Tower of God as well. I have the list of like 7 or
Tower
8
of God
animes on this.
Oh, wow!
Tower of God is good.
Definitely gonna watch it.
That
as
means
well.
my list is good. Oh my god.
No way.
No, because you
I
have
actually,
Demon Slayer on
I
there.
actually meant Type Tower of God, not your Tower.
No.
My Tower God.
Yeah.
It has to be in number 5, not number 4.
Hey, yo, boy, he had it in his
Yeah,
honorable
it has to-
mentions.
it's
Bro, he
number
had it in
five.
his honorable mentions. Can we not? Can we like
No,
remember
no,
that?
that didn't happen.
No,
I
no,
did.
no, no, that did
I
happen.
did not
We could
switch out.
remember.
I
Well,
did not
that did
switch out.
happen. You did.
I did not switch out with my honorable mention. That didn't
Plus,
happen.
mine is higher than yours. Get wrecked ratio slash cancelled. Ah,
Uh,
Uh,
so Goku.
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 Yeah,
Son Goku.
Son Goku.
Son Goku.
Hey,
Yes,
yo,
that
Goku,
I
just
am Son
rebrand.
Goku. I am Super
Just
Saiyan.
rebrand to Red Goku.
I'm gonna watch Death Parade as well.
Yes. What would I want to watch out of? I've watched so many of these though.
Yeah, same.
Okay, so I've watched Sunny Boy, I've watched Snuff, I've watched Massimo's Kunst.
You haven't watched Sunny Boy. You've watched one episode.
I've watched 2 episodes.
I watched
Point
everything.
proven.
Yeah, so I don't wanna watch that.
Wow.
Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, Fire Force is the thing I've heard least about so far. Terrorist Batum, Angel Beats, Tokyo Ghoul, Soul Eater. Apart from Soul Eater and Fire Force.
You've got 2
Um,
that you haven't watched.
2 that I haven't I think I'll pick Soul Eater.
Hey, let's go. We got another one.
God damn it, man.
Nice. Yeah,
Come
that's
on,
one,
bro. You obviously haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen, right?
No,
I should
but I
have put
don't
it in my
wanna.
honorable mentions, but I wanted to give like a horror anime a mention.
I
Hey,
actually have another on
Omar.
my list as well. What animes I want to watch.
Guys,
See,
honorable
clearly,
mention-
I've brought another anime to the table here. Otherwise, we would have had just too many of the same.
Oh, dude, fuck off. I'm
No,
done
we
with
have
these jokes.
Yoga. It's just
That's it.
purely slice of life and mystery.
But, yeah, this has been fun. I don't think we have much to say anymore, if I'm mistaken.
Yeah, it's pretty nice though. Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to end here. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you guys for
Yes,
coming on to
thank-
the show.
Very fun being here, and it was very fun having such an interactive chat.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, thank you guys. Without you, we wouldn't be here.
Guys, come on, start
Simp-
subathon.
simp.
Please. I mean, start
Yes.
sub train, please.
Start simping for us, please.
Yep. What are the subs? I see no subs.
Okay, so Kimmo, do you have a song that you enjoy?
A song.
Yeah.
Guys, I was trolling. Relax, chat.
Unravel. Tokyo Ghoul opening. Best opening ever.
Okay, well we'll make that the outro somehow.
Oh, let's go.
I'm sure.
Oh,
I'm sure
yes.
Andrew can.
Yeah,
I'll
Hey,
send
let's get
Andrew
hit by
a
copyright.
some
Let's
file.
go.
What? You don't get.
You just do.
Yeah, we're gonna dip now. Bye bye.
Hey, goodbye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye bye.
教えてよ教えてよその仕組みを僕の中に誰かいるの壊れたよこの世界で君が笑う何も見えずに壊れた僕なんてさ息を止めてフリーズ壊せる壊せない